This is the Marvel Universe Astonishing Wolverine figure. It's been repacked in Series 5. This is not the original release of this figure. The original release actually had a base, and or no, I think it had that collectible comic book shot. No, I think it had a base. I'm not sure. Whatever that is. Yeah, I think it had a base. And it's the exact same figure though. Artwork's the same, but they got rid of the base and they repacked it in Series 5. Series 5 is the last series of, sadly, a very, very amazing toy line that Hasbro decided to scrap and replace with an All Avengers series of figures they will sort of put all the rest of the characters of the Marvel Universe in. So that's that. For those of you who missed out on the original release of this one, which came out with a bunch of other figures like Magneto and all that stuff, this is not a bad figure to be repacked in a couple of series in a couple of waves, like wave 23 and 24, or 24 and 25. I think just 23 and 24. So it's not too bad. It's great that they repack it because it is an amazing figure. Now, some of you may think, whoa, what's wrong with that figure? It's Marvel Universe, right? Why doesn't it look like a Marvel Universe figure? It does sort of look like a Marvel Universe figure, but the articulation is based off an actual figure, not an actual figure, based off pieces of figure, bits and pieces from figures that were released in the X-Men Origins, Wolverine X-Men Origins movie line. And that's why you see the articulation is just a ball jointed neck, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders and elbows. Looks like a Star Wars figure. Swivel wrist, no, not swivel, swivel forearm, ball jointed hip. It's not a ball joint hip, it's a ball hinged hip, sorry, not the usual ball joint that we get. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and a ball hinge ankle with no rocker joints. So, and also the claws, as you can see, are still molded as one piece and not like three separate pieces. So it's still an offshoot from the old X-Men Origins Wolverine movie toys. And those figures then, they were okay. They didn't have the, they weren't the best, but when they turned it into this figure, I thought, this mold got a little bit of respect for me. Now, it's still astonishing Wolverine, his uniform. His current uniform looks sort of a little bit like this. The blue, it's still blue and yellow, but they sort of changed where the spikes are going to be, where the stripes are going to be, or something like that. And I think this is like the pad reaches up to the waist and something like that. But it sort of looks like this, but it's not. But it's still in the blue and gold motif. So if you're looking for a modern Wolverine to put on your shelf, this is not a bad piece until, of course, Hasbro decides to come up in their Infinite Universe Avengers toy line with a more modern take on the Wolverine costume. Still, it's not a bad figure. Paint apps. Paint apps are bordering on okay to horrible. And I say this because it's really the blue and yellow mixing together. Now you get gold here, that's fine. You get blues and blacks, that's fine. The blue and black is fine. It's really the yellow and the blue, the dark blue here on his chest, on his uniform, that's really causing a lot of problems. So make sure you pick one that's decently painted. The stripes are okay. Let's see, as you can see right there. Man. Make sure also that the face is okay. It's painted okay. The white on his eyes are okay. Like this one, it's uneven, a little bit uneven. Closer look at that. Yeah, look at that. There's a spot. His nose is a little bit crooked. The flesh and the teeth are okay. There's nice toning here and there, which is a good touch. So everything, all the paint apps are mostly okay, except for, like I said, bits and pieces on the face, yellow and blue here. Also make sure that the red is okay there. But, it's okay. A lot of figures were acceptable. There's only a few of them that are really horrible and with blotches and whatnot. So, very, very cool. I'd like to give this figure I'm not too excited about it, but I still say it's a good enough, decent pickup. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. You don't have to hunt for this one. You can just wait for it to go on clearance somewhere. It's not something you want to go all out in town and go hunting for. So, very, very cool. Still, for X-Men fans, this would be a wonderful pickup and a nice addition to your Marvel Universe shelf. So, hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click thumbs up icon on the bottom. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Instagram my toy sightings, Twitter my toy hauls. This has been the Marvel Universe Astonishing Wolverine repacks in Series 5. Thanks for watching.